Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of On the Blade with the BladeRunnaz. Uh, we made it another week. Healthy.
Healthy.
I assume that I'm healthy though.
Yeah.
I don't exhibit no type of symptoms. But they say you could be asymptomatic.
Yeah, just walk around with it on you.
Right. It'll pass through you. You won't get it again, but you won't know that you had it. You won't know that you can pass it. So with all that type of shit, you almost can't fight the shit. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be elevated in your body and hydrated at all times.
Yeah, and exercise.
Yeah, exercise. Green leafy vegetables and water with pH over 7.
And black seed oil.
Take it every day. I do 1,500 milligrams. But look,
get your vitamin C.
Yep.
Vitamin D.
For the guys out there, get that Rainbow Light Male Vitamin C multivitamin.
I be fucking with Alive. I fuck with Alive.
Rob put me on to the Rainbow Light.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
He must have switched up because he had me fucking with Alive.
Yeah, he pulled out this big-ass goddamn canister and said, hey, you need to try this. I said, all right.
I might try that when I run out of these joints.
Yeah. And, Friday, Governor Northam, he had put out a mandate, essentially be out there. You can't go and take care of your loved ones that, can't do this, that, and that.
Yeah.
But he got kind of pissed. He was saying that he was just somewhere and it was a group of people.
And he seen the shit.
And he was like, come on now. He was like
well, he been said if motherfuckers can't listen, that he was going to shut it down.
Yeah. So one of my co-workers was telling me that they went out driving, just to get out the house because they ain't been out the house all week. They drove past the beach, and they saw these about 100-something people out at the beach.
Motherfuckers out there buck-ball naked.
I'm like, come on now. And then we know what type of people out there.
I ain't going into that, but I do know. I think I got a good idea, but I ain't going.
The privileged.
Well, anyway, y'all, let's get to it.
Captain Scenery.
How much for an order of ribs?
$2.50.
$2.50? How many ribs do I get with that?
About 5.
5? So I guess that's about 50 cents a rib, huh?
Yeah, about.
Let me get one.
Right on. One order ribs.
No. One rib.
One rib.
I sure am hungry.
Make that one rib to go.
For me, sauce.
One rib? One rib. What else?
You got any soda?
$1.
Oh, come on now. Look out for a brother, man. Come on. Hey, check this out. Why don't you let me get a sip for 15 cents?
My cups cost more than 15 cents.
All right, fuck the cup. Pour it in my hand for a dime.
Look, you greasy-headed Jerry Curl Wan. Pay me and get the hell out of my store.
You got change for 100?
You're gonna need an orthopedic surgeon to remove my foot from your ass. No, brother,
Classic. I'm gonna get you
Blade.
Hell yeah. Back on the Blade.
over golden.
I am Cool Sauce and seated directly across from me is the one and only Captain Scenery. All right, Cap. So, from what I'm understanding, Public Enemy, the whole breakup and all that shit was a hoax.
It was a hoax. Chuck D came out and said that he was trying to do this as a teachable lesson to him. So, for the last 20 years, he was saying that...
I ain't riding with this one, but go ahead.
He was saying that only time hip-hop is elevated when it's something negative or disrespectful.
I can go with that.
It trends.
I go with that.
It trends.
I go with that.
So the rappers that out there really spitting and doing their thing and, rapping constantly and putting real quality music out there and putting the message out there is getting overshadowed.
But
by
what the hell that
the
got to do with
disrespect.
Flav? What the hell that got to do with Flav getting kicked out the group?
So it was a hoax. So what they did,
So Flav was down with it.
Flav was down with it. So it was all a hoax. What they did, they act like they was riffing and beefing and stuff.
And people ate it up now.
Oh, they ate up.
Yeah,
the talk
shit.
shows.
Hell yeah.
The late night talk shows.
No, that shit was big shit.
radio, and they was trending. They was trending.
Yeah, that was big shit.
And they, people was cracking jokes and all
Yeah.
that. And Chuck was just sitting back laughing, and him and Flav would just sit back laughing and say, "Look at this, we trending and everything, and over something negative,
Right.
instead of something positive."
Right. I mean, I just won't equate that to rap though. Like you gotta think it's beautiful babies born every day. We don't hear nothing about it.
Mm-hmm.
But if a man run up in a store, shoot somebody and kill him, we hear about it. If somebody raping women, we gonna hear about it. But we ain't gonna hear nothing good
No,
because
we don't.
good don't sell.
Yeah, and that's what he was. That's the point he was trying to make.
Yeah.
Like a successful group like Public Enemy, super conscious, always talking about the things that's going on with society and stuff. Soon as this goes left, that they broke up, Flav on making the shows, this, that, and that.
Yeah.
Everybody had something to say instead of going to the source and asking what was going on.
Yeah.
So that was Chuck was trying to prove a point. And look, ain't nobody really came and told me or asked me. They just assumed, after I said that we breaking up, that all this stuff was going on. They made up all this stuff talking about Chuck was for Bernie Sanders and this, that, and that. Bernie Sanders, not Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, Bernie Sanders. Bernie
Bernie
Sanders.
Sanders. So
And Flav was against
it, and this, that, and that. But it was all a big hoax. It was, like I said, it was a teachable moment for him to see how society is now compared to 20 years ago.
Now,
and how like only rappers when they die or get shot, that is all elevated, it's all over the news,
Yeah.
it's all over MTV talking about rest in peace,
yeah,
and this, that, and that,
true.
and and then after that it's done.
But after all this that they went out of their way to do, and and they made the world believe that they was at odds, and they got the blogs for the negative press.
Mm-hmm.
But now that they've revealed the fact that they haven't broken up, and that they are still together, and that this
They
was
dropping
all
the
rigged,
album.
they're dropping the album. But does anybody fucking care?
No.
Don't nobody give a fuck. Get it up for Public Enemy. Shout out to Chuck. They went out their way to show everybody some shit that everybody been knew. I ain't mad at them though.
Yeah, cause if you ain't doing right in hip hop,
Hip hop is the new. It's a gimmick game now.
Yeah.
So it ain't even about skills. It ain't even about being nicer
yeah,
than the other
you were
cat.
talking about that.
Yeah, all that shit over with, man. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, listen, I just take the music that was great when everybody was trying to be great and everybody was trying to come with their own sound and the way they dress and all of that. Everybody was just, trying to be different, and they were trying to take the art form and make it theirs.
Yeah.
In a way that the art form is not being what's the word, watered down, not being what's the word I'm looking for?
Saturated.
Not saturation so much. Saturation ain't bad if everybody trying to uplift the art form instead of trying to get over on the art form, if you will, get over on the fan.
The bag. It's
Right.
always about the bag.
Well, once the bag got introduced, that's when the music got shitty.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, it going the days. I ain't saying all studios, but niggas in there used to be rapping and stuff. You be in your corner, he be in your corner. He was like, "Ooh, wait till
yeah.
I got him on this one." They
And
ain't
now
gonna
both
say
of them
this.
gonna be singing. You don't know who the damn R&B nigga or who the rapper.
So what record company has successfully they got rid of the R&B side it made the rapper be the R&B artist and the rapper.
Yeah. Cause I can't stomach the radio. Cause every time you listen to the radio, somebody crying or singing. And I know we spoke about this last week, so I don't really want to go too deep into it. But it's just heartbreaking to see what done happened to the culture, man. So
Yes.
it's wild as a bitch. But anyway, what else is on the blade?
Let's get to some real news.
Let's get to it.
In the wild world of bullshit.
Now, just want to let people know this ain't no BS.
Yeah, this is real stuff.
This is real deal. So let's start it off, man. You started off where you want to start off.
Pregnant teen seeks 13 paternity tests after gangbang with football team.
Now this doesn't say rape. Is it alleged rape?
No.
Let's go into the
willing
article.
participant.
let's go into the article.
In Columbus, Ohio.
And hold on before, cause just to let it be, just to validate this. Who is the source?
On worldnewsdailyreport.com.
All right, let's go. Y'all heard that.
All right. In Columbus, Ohio, a 19-year-old girl has officially asked an Ohio judge that several members of the Ohio State Buckeyes football team pass paternity tests to determine the father of her child.
Wow.
So, it goes at this.
Now hold on. How nasty is the fifth nigga? Like, I can't even do sloppy seconds.
I can't do it.
So hold on, the fifth cat, and hold on. If she need 13 paternity tests,
God.
that means 13 cats went squirrel up in her.
Squirrel, yeah, raw squirrel.
Raw squirrel.
Raw squirrel.
Ain't that something?
Mayonnaise.
God. Oh, woo, how nasty was the 13th dude?
So Jessica Cockburn, no pun intended.
See, hold on. That ain't that girl name, man. That ain't that girl. That girl name ain't no Cockburn. Hey, look, I promise y'all I'm going to leave a link in the description.
She said, she's 19, she said she partook in a consensual sex with at least 13 members of the team during a late night party several weeks ago, has now since then fallen to pregnant.
But what would make her want to do that?
She admitted that she was participating in the orgy willfully, but now seeks to determine who is the father of the child.
I can't even watch porn when it's MMF, like porn with two men and a female. I can't even watch that.
I can't.
I mean, it's just too. It's brutalization. What make her? What make her wanna?
God,
have sex with 13 football players?
Had a bouquet too.
God. Woo!
All right, so she said this, and this is a quote, and I quote, "I didn't check if they were all wearing protection. It would slip from my attention," she told the judge.
It slipped from her attention. Okay.
And then she said, "I'm not the same person I was before. I learned my lesson and believe I would have what it takes to be a mom."
She learned her lesson when her ass couldn't walk.
She said her lawyer made a list of 13 names with pictures of the players of the college football team and found on what they found on the team's internet website, and that his client specifically.
Hold on, the team put this on. They ain't put this on their website.
No, they
talking about the names of the players.
They went to the the Ohio State Buckeyes website with the football team.
Right.
Went to the football side and found the pictures, and said his client specifically remembered having sexual intercourse with that night. So she know every person on that picture. Him, and him.
Hey, but one thing about it though, you gotta give her props though. I'm gonna tell you why. Cause she meant she was gonna get knocked up by one of them
and get that bag
if they gonna get her back.
Yeah.
Now what she should have did was went and let if this was her game plan, let 13 pros do that. See, these 13 college players, they may not make it.
No, it's 73 players on the college football team, I think. 73 or 96, one of the two.
Yeah, and it'd be like one go. You know what I'm saying? You know, and he might not have been there.
Yeah, yeah.
So she rolled the dice on that one.
Yeah.
Continue.
So the judge said even though the mother-to-be judgment has failed her that night, that her actions were extremely irresponsible, that her future child did have the right to know the identity of the biological father. So the Ohio State spokesperson would not comment upon the allegations and said the university did not regulate the players' activities outside the official games and practice.
Well, she said it was consensual.
Yeah, she did say it was consensual.
I just don't understand. I just don't understand the young men though.
But how she get the number? Like she was counting.
Yeah, this was she.
But she said that
this was calculated.
But yeah, she said that she didn't check if they were all wearing protection, and it slipped from my attention. So if it slipped her attention, how she know it was 13 of them?
Right. No, it was calculated. She knew. But my thing is, damn, that girl can go.
13.
Like, ain't no way one dude can satisfy her. If 13 football players in one night. But my thing is, like, why they all wanted to do it though?
Like, I just couldn't like.
Number 8, you're up.
Yeah.
He
Hey,
put his cup down and
hey,
go
yo,
in the room.
cuz, hey.
Number 11 in the sack. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, it's some stuff there, but you can clean up.
And I know that joke. I know that pussy was
Lord.
stinking.
Ooh,
It had to
Lord.
been by dude number 6,
Ooh.
and they probably was drunk.
She
Some of them.
She's 19, so she shouldn't have been drinking anyway.
Nah, I'm talking about the football players
Yeah.
probably was drunk.
Man,
I mean, they shouldn't have been drinking either. They underage. But my
That's-
thing is,
that's some wild shit.
you know, sometimes when you drunk, it's hard to nut. and that, you don't stop until the girl be like, all right, now you ain't gonna do it. You be like, yeah, you right. But at their age, they probably jackrabbiting, so it's probably like 30 minutes a man.
Niggas on steroids and everything.
Yeah. Nigga just finished doing, they probably in there drinking beer and doing pull-ups.
They hitting all holes.
Oh my God. Now, she go to the school?
No, she don't go to school.
Oh, she don't go to the school.
But you know how how y'all got girls and stuff be hanging around the
Yeah,
campus
hang
and
around
stuff like that.
Yeah, but
So
God
it
damn.
just, when would you want to fuck 13 guys at the same
She,
time?
I don't think she mentally competent.
Yeah.
She can't be. Like, that don't sound like somebody the same.
But Miss Cockburn,
I mean, think about it though. Do that sound like a sane person?
no, that sound,
Like, I think she got mental problems.
yeah, because,
And 19, shit, she a child.
So imagine what she was doing before.
Yeah,
13.
if she took on 13 cats
she-
at
she-
19, she definitely won't no virgin.
And she must have been doing this shit in high school. She probably had a
Yeah.
reputation.
Yeah, she was doing that shit since she was about 12. But now she pregnant.
Yeah.
I'd love to find out which one of them it is. When this happened?
The
When did this happen?
The kicker. Oh, this happened. She said it allegedly. 1 second.
While you bullshitting, the kicker might be the only one to get a contract.
Yeah, usually do.
Ever since they moved that line back in the NFL, them motherfuckers been getting
So
exposed.
this had to been happen. This had to happen around football season. I say around, between
What, August.
September and
Last year.
yeah,
Yeah.
and she pregnant now.
But
so.
then again, now I take what I said back. Because she might have hit a lick. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody might be in the pros. Ohio, they send shit to the pros now.
All right. Speaking of nut, Burglar snorts dry sperm, thinking it was cocaine, and contracts herpes and syphilis.
Now, see, this one I got a problem with. This one I got a problem with.
Oh shit!
Man, this one I got a problem with. Hold on, y'all.
Yeah, boy!
I got a small problem with this one, though. How the hell you gonna snort some dry? I mean, what? It came from a horse?
Ooh, oh, let me find out. Sorry.
All right, man, you got to read this one.
All right, a burglar contracts syphilis and 2 types of herpes after snorting
2 types of her.
after snorting more than 50 grams of dried human semen and mistakenly believed it was illegal drugs. 29-year-old Jerry Smith was arrested Wednesday on a series of burglaries committed over the last year across northern Florida. During his
I knew Florida was involved.
Yes.
God damn.
He didn't what they call it? What's the law they got there?
Just stand your ground.
Stand your ground.
Yeah. It's crazy though.
During his interrogation, he admitted that one of his crimes hadn't turned out expected and lead him to develop at least 3 different types of STDs. Not the brightest bulb in the box that we told the person they was interrogating him. The young man fell apart crying like a baby and explained that he had snorted large quantities of semen he had stolen from a few weeks ago, believing it was either cocaine or heroin.
Hold on. But where the hell he stole it from, thinking it was fucking heroin? One of them. I mean,
oh, wait to this shit. So it took deputies a few hours to collaborate his confession, and then they were finally able to find the corresponding police report. The victim, 34-year-old Jenny White, returned from her Silver Spring Shores apartment last month, discovered that several sex toys and accessories, as well as a collection of pornographic movies was missing. Ms. White, a hard-time Tinder user, also reported a very unique item stole, a crystal jar containing semen with hundreds of her sexual partners. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, my God, man. This is some bullshit, man. This got to be bullshit.
So, she got niggas nut in the jar? God damn. I know it's weird, but this is what she said. I know it's weird, but I got every guy I slept with in the last 2 years to ejaculate in the same jar. There must have been sperm from at least 250 guys in there. God damn. It's some crazy.
Man, that shit got me ready. Earl. Hold on. So in the last 2 years, she slept with over 250 dudes. Is it what does she look like? Did they show a picture of her?
No picture.
God damn, she got that. She must be the first girl mama.
She said that she wondered why the thief took her semen jar and was astonished when the sheriff's deputy told her that he had snorted.
So hold on, let's back up. All right. Obviously, she left the top off. For all of it to dry up like that, right? Oh shit, man. I'm about to Earl. All right, so hold up. Okay, obviously she left the top off. How long was she gone from her apartment? Do it say?
It don't say.
All right.
She just said she came back and found out, something broke
now. How in the hell can she convince a motherfucker to put his dick in a jar that already got something in it?
That lets you know it's 250 weird motherfuckers in Silver Spring Shores and Northern. Matter of fact, know where that's at?
Well,
that's where I used to live at.
For
when
real?
I lived in Florida. I just thought about it. Silver Spring Shores, that's in Ocala.
Yeah, you ain't one of the 250.
No. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Yeah, Silver Spring Shores is in outside of Ocala. It's like heading toward Daytona, so it's out there.
All right, so the 250, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which means she got those diseases.
Ooh, yes. Exactly.
I mean, are we to believe that they was protected? I mean, I'm pretty sure she sucked them off or something.
Yeah, because you think about it, like you said, 250 guys, it was herpes and syphilis.
Mm-hmm.
So she got it.
She got to have it.
She done passed that to 250 people.
Or one of the 250.
Yeah.
Or a few of the 250 gave it to her.
Depends on, yeah, it's just Oh my God! I
So
don't
now-
even think about this.
So now, did they press charges against that? I mean, they
Oh,
might should
yeah.
give him a pass on that one.
So he now faces 17 criminal charges, including burglary, stolen property, possession of fake identification cards, and drug possession. If found guilty, he faces 65 years and a fine of $455,000.
But that time and that fine ain't nowhere near compared to that syphilis.
Yeah, I was right,
And
see?
them herpes.
His trial should start in December at Marion County Judicial Center in Ocala. Yeah, I was right. That is crazy.
I don't know which one of them Jones crazier.
Then 13.
I don't know which one crazier.
Do you want to hear some more crazy stuff?
Let's go.
All right. Hospital employee arrested for impregnating 26 women in a coma.
Man, this is bullshit. This is bullshit.
No. In Albuquerque, New Mexico, Juan Enrique Rafael Ramirez Rene Lopez. Say that 5 times.
Hell yeah.
A 38-year-old janitor working at the Bernalillo Medical Center has been apprehended by police this morning after being accused of sexually assaulting several women in a vegetative state.
This
Crazy.
nigga is insane.
Mr. Lopez would have then told his girlfriend that he had cheated on her multiple times with women at the hospital. He told me, this is the girl talking. His girlfriend. She said, he told me that I was born in bed. That he
No, sir. I ain't gonna let him get that one. Well, how fun is the women in comas?
This shit crazy. So, the girlfriend, it was authorities that warned by the man's girlfriend that he was sleeping with the women in a comatic state at his workplace after the couple has gotten into a fight and she had threatened to leave him. And that's when she said, he told me that I was born in bed, that he couldn't get laid as much as he wanted at his job, and that he got laid all the time. That's when I got suspicious, she told. Because this dude does not look like he get laid.
Nah, but he do look like he sexually assaults.
In comas.
Yeah.
She said he often joke around about the patients in the coma at the hospital. He liked to brag about how he could fart in their faces.
Yeah, this shit don't say that.
Yes.
I refuse to believe that shit say that. That shit don't say that, man. I would not. Shout out to Captain Senior for making up shit. I don't believe that. That shit don't say that.
Yeah, he could fart in their faces and put music really loud and no one would ever complain, she added. And visibly distraught by the whole affair.
Hold on. Time out. Now, my question is this. Where was the other hospital workers?
I don't know.
And that's one. And two, who the hell want to fight in the broad face?
They're in the coma.
I mean, I don't care if you...
They
Listen, if Shorty said, look, I want you to fight in my face, we breaking up. Look, after I fought in her face, we broke up.
Like Big and Smalls.
Yeah.
Hey, look, suppose you didn't fight in one of their face and woke him out the coma.
Shit, he'd have been a hero then.
He ain't a hero.
Yeah, he'd have been a hero. Only people would have been mad is the insurance company.
So look, so his girlfriend said he even sent me selfies of himself on Snapchat with his pants down while he was farting in their faces. It was really gross. I wish I had worn.
So he was putting that shit on. So hold on. He was putting that shit on Snapchat.
Yeah, but he promised me he wouldn't get engaged. She admitted in tears. Whoo, Lord have mercy.
So hold on. He putting the shit on Snapchat. How the hell he think he ain't gonna get caught doing this?
Oh God. God damn.
But how you think he ain't gonna get caught doing this shit? So hold on. So he got how many of them pregnant?
He got 26.
So how the fuck they determine how they know which ones he had sex with?
Okay, traces of DNA. Traces of semen, urine, and fecal matter has been found by the
Fecal matter?
inspectors on the genitals of the patient and also at different areas on their body and their faces. God damn,
that nigga is a nasty
disgusting.
motherfucker.
144 specimens of semen, urine, and fecal matter were found in various victim legs, feet, genital areas, but especially the mouth, ears, and eyes.
Oh, this shit ain't even funny, man. So hold on. So he wasn't even cleaning them up. I mean, so won't nobody coming in those rooms checking on those patients?
Yeah, that's crazy, man. A detailed forensic investigator, Diane Tail, in her report, it also seen that Mr. Lopez had a weakness for ejaculating in his victim's hair.
Hell.
90% of the semen was found in that area. Collaborates the report. God damn, this motherfucker was crazy.
Hey, look, he need to be under the goddamn jail.
Ooh, Lord. Traces of fecal matter also found on 13 of the 17 men in the comatic state as well.
Oh, so he was doing this shit to men too.
Yeah, Albuquerque police spokesman also confirmed. Man, this is crazy.
Man, no, that hospital should be shut the fuck down.
Oh my God. You know how many lawsuits they about to get?
Hell yeah, and it shouldn't just be him catching charges.
Oh my God.
Cause where the fuck everybody was
Where the
at?
nurses, where the LPNs, where the doctors that come in, they don't smell this shit.
So
They
none
don't
of
see
these,
this
so
shit.
none of these people had family.
It's a lot of questions, but they got the motherfucker.
But the thing is, for him to do all of that shit, he had time.
Yeah, and you know, and then that make you think like when you go to the hospital, you see the janitors and stuff around. You usually see the nurses and all that. You can't close no doors or nothing like that.
Nah, but I'm gonna tell you though, man, just off those 3 stories, at the crazy that's in those 3 stories, right?
Yes.
But there's a lot of people involved,
Yeah.
right? So you have to look at that person next to you in the store and be like, is this motherfucker get ready to shoot everybody in here and burn the place down? And when the police come, he out here eating sandwiches?
Mm-hmm.
Like, people crazy, man.
Yeah.
And you don't know who it is. You don't know what's in their mind,
You don't know what type of fetishes they have.
right? And it's like, that's why for like me, it's hard for me to be like, I'm real social with my people,
Yeah.
but it's hard for me to want to be social with new people. You know, in a passing by setting, that's
Yeah.
cool. Hey, how y'all doing? You know,
Yeah,
that
but
type.
that's far
But
to
like
go.
really letting them get close to me and get in my life, I can't, man.
I'm too
can't.
late for that.
I can't, man. It's too much crazy in this world.
And those, think. Let me see this. 250, 13, 26.
I ain't adding the 26, cause they ain't got nothing to do with it.
289 people
That's
are
actually that we
affected-
just read that was crazy.
affected by 3 people.
By 3 people.
That's crazy.
By 3 people, man. And it's like, can't let you come in here, man. Cause I don't know, you know, friend of mine, I saw a little crazy. And I had to cut bro loose.
And you got to.
Cause I ain't want to see the rest of the crazy.
Yeah.
And where it could take me. You know what I mean? Like, nah. And I can almost guarantee you. But then again, she said they was nothing in the same job, though, right?
Yes.
So they crazy.
They crazy. Like I said, 250
Yeah, because I was ready to get them to break. And
No.
said, well, they probably ain't know she was like that. But you got to know something crazy.
But you see that shit keep piling up. Come on now.
Listen, I ain't nothing in no job. Once she asked that, I'm like, what? Now, she crazy. Like,
Yeah.
what you want me to do that for? So the second dude who did it, what was wrong with the 100th guy? How big was this job?
And it dried up too.
Right. So which means
She had to leave the job.
that particular job
It
was
left wide
open, and that was the old job. I bet you she got another job.
That is so
And why would
crazy.
he think that was cocaine? Cocaine got a smell. I'm sure it don't smell like that.
Yeah.
I'm sure that don't
No,
smell
no,
like cocaine.
Like a little kerosene, a little,
Yeah,
you know, a
little ether or something.
ether, you know.
I don't think semen smell like that.
Oh God, this that's our wild world of wackiness.
Hey,
segment.
listen. Somebody has said. I heard somebody say that it was a terrible earthquake. It was a terrible earthquake somewhere in America today that is not a normal place for an earthquake. I can't remember where.
Was it Salt Lake City or something like that?
I don't know. You
remember-
might have to
'cause I
look it
remember-
up. I heard it on the radio today.
Because I heard one was in Salt Lake City last week, so that was kind of weird.
It could be that it's supposed to have been in a place that, and it was a bad one. And I wonder why that Jen ain't even really like big on the news. And it was like, man, is the earth mad at us? Well, with earthquakes hitting parts of America that it shouldn't be hitting, and coronavirus is uncontrollable out here, and the United States has surpassed everybody in what, a month?
Yeah.
A month, right? Because a month ago, we won't even talk about no damn coronavirus.
We won't.
So is the earth mad? Or is God mad up? You know what I mean?
I was right.
Salt Lake City?
It was a 6.5 magnitude earthquake in Idaho.
In Idaho. That's a serious earthquake right there.
In a mountainous area.
Anybody die? Any reports of that?
Let me see.
I mean, 6.5. That's huge.
Yeah. A lot of rock slides. I ain't seen any deaths yet. 6.5. That's like the one that hit us.
So look, people running around doing anything. So yeah, when the question was asked, is the earth mad or is God mad? Yeah, it's a lot of craziness going on out here, like abomination type crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know that do with thy wilt has went too far.
Yeah, people is just taking things for granted, as we see. Time to tighten up. It's not
People so sex crazed, the animals ain't even
spiritual-
safe.
Yeah, spiritual. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you now. Just by me going out and about and thinking about less traffic,
Mm-hmm.
the actual bugs and the bees and stuff can actually do some work while being harmed as much.
So let me ask you a question. You with Satan now with the depopulation?
No. Well, we know about depopulation for the last 35 years. We've been, knowing about it. But they said that get down to 10 to 15% can do a lot of good for the earth.
Yeah, I don't know, cause
Bill Gates was spearheading that shit.
well, the reason why I don't agree with that is because I personally believe
We're here to populate.
no, well that we're supposed to be we're supposed to multiply and be fruitful,
Yeah,
but I also think there's more land.
yeah.
What's that Admiral Byrd
Admiral Byrd flew down there.
spoke on it long time ago,
Mm-hmm.
and I believe him. I mean, the man had too much detail. He was on TV
Mm-hmm.
talking about that. One of the greatest explorers of the 20th century.
Exactly.
He was also an admiral.
Yep.
He was a commander. So, and he detailed about how they went where they went, and they saw what they saw, and most of them didn't come back. They got destroyed. They got wiped out there.
Yep.
And they had like 4,500 men.
45,000.
45,000. Yeah, they were strapped when they went out there, and they limped back.
Yep.
And the man said what he saw, and I believe everything he said. You know, that's just, you know, you take that with a grain of salt, but I believe it. You know what I mean? Because he said it with too much detail at the time. When he said it, it was a lot going on as far as like
So I was looking,
the Germans that came over here and
Yeah.
was working for us after the war.
and I was looking at this.
And hold on, and Hitler kept going to Antarctica.
You're talking to the graves.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of spookism. I mean, I ain't gonna say spookism, but it was a lot of going on. You know what I'm saying? And you know, why would you have something called Operation High Ceiling if you don't believe something?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And Operation High Jump, trying to get over that wall. So
And then look, also, I was looking at always looking at ancient aliens and unexplored.
yeah,
So you know, the explorers would make maps, draw maps. They would draw. They'll have their Moors with them to do the navigation and stuff
yeah.
like that. And they were talking about how Antarctica was actually a piece of South America and Africa together, and then over time it broke off.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like in the 1400s and stuff like that. Like,
Well, you
back
know,
then.
Admiral Byrd said that he flew over the North Pole
Mhm.
and was sucked in it. He was pulled in it like with a tractor beam, and he met the people in the middle, in the center of the earth,
The graves.
and how they were saying that how these people was way more advanced, and how they were saying that they was going to straighten out this.
Yeah.
And he was saying that like in the 50s, wasn't it?
Yeah. And then look, and also they've been putting the movies out there. Like Aquaman
Mm-hmm.
dropped so many jewels. I'm like,
I haven't seen that.
man,
I need to see that.
need to see it.
I'm gonna check that. I might watch that tonight.
Yeah, you need to watch Aquaman. When you do, you're gonna be texting me. He said, "Man, I can't believe they put this out there."
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely watch
People
that.
just thinking that it's just there,
Yeah.
but the conscious people.
I mean,
know.
Thor did.
Thor did too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thor was jewels everywhere.
Yes.
Everywhere. But yeah, I mean, you talking about in the 50s? Yeah. You know, because back then the Men in Black existed.
Yep.
That ain't just Will Smith
No. That
and the
was real.
old guy. That came from somewhere. That
Yep.
movie actually came from some real shit.
Yeah.
The Men in Black. You know what I'm saying? I just think that I mean, even the presidents was talking about aliens and all that.
Truman.
Yeah. They was worried about it at one
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
like for real.
So that's how we got radio,
Mm-hmm.
because the Earth has so many types of frequencies.
Yeah.
So that's why they had to invent radio, because radio they had to boost the megahertz to 444,000.
Right.
So
Because it was
They
some,
could-
it was what was it 656? It was something small at first.
yeah,
Then it went to the 44.
yeah. So that's how you can pass through frequencies. That's how they are able to come back and forth, because they had to increase the frequencies.
Mm.
And now that we got the 5G coming up, man, it's
Man,
gonna be
listen.
crazy.
Look, it's people that know stuff. They not gonna say it
Yeah,
because you got to think. If you sitting out there watching your kids play, and they having a good time, but you know doomsday is in 30 minutes, kind of almost hate to tell them and fuck up their shit
yep,
and watch them be terrified. You might as well be like, you know what? Let them play till it's over. They ain't even gonna know it's coming because it's too many distractions out here,
a lot.
and it's purposely. And why people going so crazy? Them 3 stories we just read, that's just that ain't nothing. It's probably a million stories we can sit here and read right now. We can read till we die. Next 30 years straight content of crazy shit like this. And you want to pose the question: Is God mad or is the earth mad?
Hey, Mother Nature, evolution.
I mean,
cycles. It happens. What we going through now, as far as weather related, it happened thousands of years ago.
And listen, and this crazy. Coronavirus is here, right? 2 weeks ago. It probably wasn't even 2 weeks ago. It might have been last week. It was 80 degrees 2 days.
85.
I was actually cutting my grass probably day before yesterday with no shirt on and a pair of shorts.
And 2 days later, it's 55 degrees.
It's so goddamn cold, and it's going to be 30-something tonight. You can't tell me that's how it's supposed to be. This March, man, it's supposed to snow.
It's April Fool's today.
I mean, you know, but you know how March, March always was a snowy. We always think we made it, and
February.
Then we got to deal with March.
Yeah, February and early March.
And early March, you got to deal with it. You're going to get a snowstorm.
A good one.
A good one, a nice one that's going to lock the city down. But that didn't happen.
No, we ain't had this winter was
and listen,
warm.
and look how early that pollen got here.
Yeah.
And this, I mean, yesterday when it rained, it was rivers of pollen.
Yep.
Like pollen on my tires. I mean, the inside of my car is just covered in pollen.
And remember I was
and
saying,
I had my windows up.
Remember I was saying earlier, because we're not actively out there.
Right.
The trees produce more.
Yeah.
Because it don't have those environmental interferences. Not as much as
so
it
the
used
earth
to
being
be.
So the earth being is getting a chance to
heal a little bit.
Yeah, because getting rid of the ants.
Yeah.
I want to know who behind this COVID-19. I refuse to believe that the common cold, which is coronavirus, just all of a sudden said, let me mutate.
Yeah.
But hey, this is not a conspiracy show.
Yeah.
It's just two dudes that's talking. That's
I'm
it.
just going to tell you that it's a lot of people that are actually conscious. And when we have general casual conversation, they actually say, and I quote, this is a lab-made virus. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I know what I know.
Listen, it was also said that AIDS was lab-made. We know for a fact that syphilis was.
Yep.
Because that was supposed to be used for war.
Tuskegee Institute, the Tuskegee Airmen.
Right. So, listen, don't sit there and tell me we can't find out how to fight the cold. You know what I mean? Don't tell me that. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I'm just here. I'm just looking. I'm the dude at the football game, but I ain't in the bleachers. I'm behind that fence, behind the bleachers, looking.
And that's what, by me doing a lot of reading, and I'm like, man, it just don't seem right. So then when I started learning about alkaline environments, and that really
acidity,
and I look at what society is, putting out there, all the fast food restaurants, this, that, and that. It's deliberately keeping your body acidic, so you can't fight off disease, and then you introduce more health issues.
Right.
Instead of, if you care about the public, you'll say, hey, you need to eat your fruits and vegetables, green leafy vegetables, drink that water.
But see, that's not gonna make no bread.
Nope.
You gotta understand, this is a capitalist system. If it doesn't make dollars, it don't make sense.
United States of America Incorporated.
Yeah, that's what Donald Trump is trying to save, the business of America, not the American people.
That's why he keeps saying about the economy.
That's why he like, hey, look, we're going to have to open back up shop in the middle of the month. I don't care how many of y'all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He ain't saying that, but he's saying,
Pretty
hey,
much.
we can't wait too much longer. Because if we do, you can't fix it. It's going to take, man, listen, it's going to be like the Great Depression. People don't see it now, but they gonna see it. You know, the people working in the hospitals gonna be getting sick. Can't have them in the hospital, but they ain't got no choice but to be there.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So
And that's why they stressing
the social
social
distance.
distancing and staying at
But
home.
even at that, they still saying 100 to 250,000 people gonna die, even though even if you practice perfect social distancing.
All right, so let's break that down. We got 300 million people here, right?
And they saying these people will be dead by August.
That ain't nothing compared to percentage wise.
But it's a lot if you can't stop it.
If you can't stop it, yep.
So just imagine if this thing was to rumble on for 2 years, and you can't stop it, and babies are being born. More people coming onto Earth. You can't listen, man. You can't lose 250,000 people every 5 months.
That's
And that number been damn near doubling every day. The death toll. Check the death toll out.
Mm-hmm.
And we got 140,000 cases that we know about.
You gotta think. All right, so they say 250,000 and stuff like that. 1% of the American population is 3 million.
Right.
So that's why he keeps saying about the numbers.
Yeah.
The numbers ain't that high because
Right.
1% of the Americans' population is 3 million.
But the numbers ain't that high if you looking at it like that. But if you looking at how fast this shit is
Spread.
moving, the numbers is extremely high.
Yeah.
I mean, you talking about everybody gone and everybody either infected or you know how many people have died from this in 5 years?
We had 250 deaths a year, 250,000 deaths a year.
Well, they talking about from here to August, I believe. Shit, that ain't no year.
No.
What's that? 4 months?
From February the first case to August, that's 6 months.
Yeah, 6 months.
So 250,000 people die every 6
Yeah,
months.
but that 250,000 ain't gonna be every 6 months. That 250,000 gonna turn to 500,000.
Mm-hmm.
That 500,000 gonna turn to
To
a
a
million.
Yeah.
That million gonna be 3 million. Like that shit. This shit ain't playing, man. This shit going fast, and people still eating bad. For real, that's the number one thing that's gonna stop a motherfucker from getting fucked up.
Yep. If they
You
just
can't
change
eat
your
donuts,
diet.
man.
Yeah, you can't drink soda.
I mean, you can, but that can't be your
Mhm,
primary
primary.
diet. I still
Fast-
see people the fast food lines around the corner
and
in the
also,
drive-through. They
like,
they not gonna stop eating
you
that
go in the
shit.
Sam Club, they got like grocery carts of junk,
Yeah, chips, soda,
all that shit.
all that man-made sugar, and that's keeping your body in a high level of acid.
Acidic.
And so you being acidic, which keeping you in a high vibration, which make you easier to be stressed.
Yep.
Is making you obese.
Yep.
It's making you tired. It's making your immune system weak.
Exactly.
So then COVID-19 said, oh, this is a good one here.
Yep.
Let me get on him.
Yep.
I'm going to get right up in that
And then
chest.
you do survive. You got diabetes and you obese and now you got new health problems. Now you done contribute back into the health system and the drugs.
Yeah, so, I mean, a lot of shit can be stopped with a healthy diet.
A healthy, sensible diet.
Yep, a lot of shit can be helped.
It's easy, but people so conditioned to eating a certain way and thinking that they can't live. They say that's not living.
I mean, listen, I'm going to enjoy tonight, thoroughly enjoy a honey bun that I'm going to put in the oven with some protein milk, cashew and almond milk, right? But the last time I ate a honey bun, I can't even remember.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't eat that type of shit. So sometimes I be like, oh yeah, let me get a cupcake.
But it ain't gonna hurt you because you gonna pass. You gonna
Yeah,
pass
it's gonna go straight through me, and it's gonna be so sweet to me. I ain't gonna be able to eat a whole bunch of them because I'm gonna start feeling sick because I just don't eat like that. You know what I mean? So when I drink soda, in the event I drink one, it's delicious. But I might don't have another one
Then
for.
you
I might don't have another one for 2 months, 3 months, because it's just not my beverage of choice.
Yeah.
The first thing I reach for is water.
Yep. Good old.
The secondary joint is orange juice, and the third and my third joint is tea.
7.7.
Yeah. So you know.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. Man, it's about time for us to get the fruck up off the blade.
Yeah, hope this was a valuable lesson and a good laugh at some wild shit.
Yes, it was supposed to be a lesson in crazy. Watch out for the crazy.
Crazy motherfucker. So women, so men, guys, if your partner asks you to do some weird shit, put some liquids in some different containers, run.
Run.
Yeah, boy.
Hey, you been on the blade with the BladeRunnaz.
Blade.